Welcome to your magical moon message. Oh, this is the Peace Dealer. And I welcome you to the new age of Aquarius. No, but really, to the new paradigm. I could honestly say that every new moon and it would still be the truth. But welcome to the new moon in Aquarius. Sun and moon in Aquarius, 1 degree. The mathematics of this is everything you decree. You're going to see a bunch of dumb motherfuckers raising up in your consciousness to attempt to mind trick you into claiming understanding of what you know about your life to be completely wrong. It's like someone retconning the script your higher self wrote for your life. So this is just based off of how people feel about you, because people have an idea of who you are. But Aquarius is going to remind you, I know, okay? There's, of course, what others think about you, and there's what is known about you. Can I get a hallelujah? There is what other people think about you, and there's what God knows about you. Can I get a hallelujah? Your mission, should you choose to accept, is to sow the seeds. Look, synchronicities is popping. I just wanted to confirm that. Your mission is to sow the seeds of everything you know you are, everything God knows you are, and to operate solely in that state. There's an internal authority here, okay? It doesn't matter about worldly wisdom. You have people with PhDs, you have people with such extensive experience and all their inconclusive research that still struggle to grasp the simplest natures of your spirit. I'm not even going to say spirituality, your spirit. The only true spirituality is breathing. That's it. Your relationship with your breath is spirituality, right? There's all these postulations and ideas people add onto it to get your money, but really, how well are you breathing? Because breath is life, and that connects you to God. This is very important because ask any Aquarius. They represent this the most. Aquarius suns, moons, risings have a knowledge of what and who they are. This is what enables them to remain, because this is a fixed sign. They are singular in mind. I can appreciate this because my sun is in Gemini. I'm thinking about this, that, how you can suck my dick, eat a dick, get the fuck out my face, not even try me with that bullshit. But Aquarius can just be singular in mind and just be like, bitch, fuck out my face. Just focus on one of those thoughts so intently, whereas Gemini is going to say everything. Forget Libra that knows how to say everything. They're dangerous. Want to focus on Aquarius here that knows what to say, and in most cases this is the mind of God, so Aquarius doesn't have to say anything, as they are still and they know. And so what's very powerful is the strength of conviction evokes and projects the strength of those who are very intimidated by your authenticity and throw, like children, names at you, call you names, project immaturity at you, because they cannot ever match the authenticity that you exhibit. And this is all based on your willingness to maintain the consciousness of everything God knows you are, which exists outside the worldly wisdom and people's ideas of you, because you are not people's ideas of you. You are not concepts that existed within the context of this civilization. It's fucking preposterous. So you have all these studies and you have all these fucking quote unquote scientific observations about your race, about your culture, about the language that you speak, about your heritage, about your nationality, all of which is bullshit because it has nothing to do with what and who God knows you are. You predate and exist beyond all of that. And you know that. You know that. You take these things and you identify with them, but what you know you are is beyond all that. And so as people get frustrated with, listen, I'm gonna preach right now. As people get frustrated, this is your higher self bringing up who you need to axe out. And I really do mean axe out. Not if you're frustrated and if you're angry at who you're axing out, then you see these people as separate from you. You don't have to be angry about this. You want to celebrate and count it all joy when you go through difficulty. This resistance is what maps out the circuit board for you to create voltage. You're aligning, as shout out to Kendall the Medium, you go into turbulence as you raise your vibration. It gets shaky. And so this is going to really just evoke right off the bat salty influences that cannot manipulate you. You cannot manipulate an Aquarian energy that's fixed and knows itself. It is what it is. So you're going to see in front of your eyes the manipulation tactics and negativity done to scare you through false ultimatums as you take your power back and maintain the state of who you and God knows you are. Okay? Worldly wisdom will fail you, but God's wisdom will always keep you straight and narrow on the path and truth. This is just facts. I'm not even trying to preach. Like, this is just facts. I don't consider myself religious at all. But I did study, I did get initiated in Palo. So I fuck with the dead and fuck with me. You know, it is what it is. I say that with love in my heart. And I have to really stay true to who I know myself to be. Because if you really align with others' ideas of you and this worldly wisdom, you'll get caught up in thinking you know more than others when no one knows anything. You hallucinate your conscious reality. So you must align with God. May God's will be done on earth as is in heaven, because God has a will for you and God knows who you are. When God spoke to Gideon in his mind was a coward. Moses in his mind was a coward. He was like, I have a speech impediment, my G. Like, how do you expect me to lead the children of Israel? But God wasn't focused on who Moses thought he was. God was not focused on who people thought King David was. God wasn't focused on who people thought Mary Magdalene was. God knew who Moses was before the beginning of time, baby. Just like in your DNA, you have all the data that has existed from the beginning of time. So why do you pay people to know things? This is the revolution. You've been scammed. You don't even need your cell phone provider. You want it. You've been scammed by people who've made up bullshit about who you may be, even though these people don't acknowledge your spirit or soul. So they don't namaste so they can shut the fuck up. They can shut the fuck up. All right? They have no business telling you anything. The government has no business authorizing anything over you. There's no government structure that has the authority to command or sick their executive branch on you. This is facts. They know this. This is why they have to pay millions of dollars just to play the act so that they can look the part. And if you believe them, you'll create that reality. Bet it's revolution time, guys. Like I'm telling you, around this period, people in France, before it was France and America, were revolting against the governments at the time, the monarchies, because this energy has come back around. And if you did not conquer your darkness through the Pluto Capricorn transit, it's going to come up now when you can't necessarily align with the self-concept because you don't necessarily know or believe, right? Believe is Pisces, though. You're going to be manifesting belief because you know. This is real magic. This is divine magic. I say divine magic. It's literally rainbow. Okay, I know I'm driving, but I am a law unto myself. And I have to say that because Saturn, during this Aquarius transit, will strengthen, but did you die? The law of yourself, the more you live in that integrity. You have all these people saying, I'm the God of my reality. I'm God. But they have no fucking integrity. So their law is worth nothing. That's the language you speak. You can say you're God all day, but do your actions reflect what you say? The rules as a creator you make in your life are strengthened by your integrity to follow them. That's how you become a law unto yourself, by living by that integrity. That's why there's certain people who may do things you think are bad, but because they have more integrity than the people who talk and say what's good, they're going to be able to be more successful at what they do in their craft. And you are establishing the seeds of this celestial aspect of yourself that knows everything. And it's only God that knows. It's only you within that knows what God knows for you. It's in your heart. No one else knows. So you should not, listening to other people's ideas of who you are is a sin. It's the most disrespectful thing you can do to yourself as a child of God. I promise you, I'm not preaching. I'm not trying to be religious here. This is just the truth. So you have a mission. Are you going to listen to the world that will dare say you're delusional for believing that you are the creator of your reality? Or are you going to be a bitch and just bow to the pressure? This is going to be a lot of peer pressure. This is going to be a lot of peer pressure from people stuck in a group mind who are terrified to actually admit that they have to have the responsibility to stay true to themselves. So the inner authority you have is everything you know about yourself. You have to live. If you conquered your dark side, it's going to give you its full support and really yak on these negative energies, because your frequency has supporting frequencies and opposing frequencies. So are you going to let the opposing frequencies pressure you, or are you going to beat the pressure? It's literally as simple as that. And for those of you who do, this Aquarius season is for you. This Aquarius season is for you. The sextile immediately to Jupiter is going to boost your self-concept. This is why your intentions must be pure. I'm not going to tell you what to think and believe, but if you have impure intentions that you're not able to back through with your integrity, it's going to blow up in your face. But for those of you who do, this is literally going to manifest everything you've been building since April 2022 instantly, and really since 2010. And this is going to really make those who work duplicitously in your life, who are never committed to who you are. This is why Aquarians are detached. Y'all think Aquarius and Scorpio are cold people. They fucking are. But that's because most people are fake. You're in just 1 week, you're going to realize that many people do not really care about who you are. They care about the idea of you that fits in their narrative. And so as soon as you sow the seed, your higher self is like, are you ready? Okay, boom. It's immediately going to bring up those who don't care about you. They care about the idea of you. And your decision to be you is going to kill their idea of you in their heads, and you will see their true colors. You'll see who's like, wow, I didn't know that's who you are, but I respect you and I'm going to honor who you are. Namaste. And then you have other people who are turned demonic, evil, because they had a plan for you that wasn't God's plan. God's plan for you is for you to live in spirit and truth. That's how you worship God, not prostrating yourself on your knees and burning and ripping sackcloth and paying lip service. You have to be yourself authentically, and you have to align your ways with logic, with knowledge, with God. That's it. That's it. That's it. You can dress it with whatever philosophy and religious protocol and dogma you can, but that's it. Can you treat your neighbor the way you want to treat yourself? Can you take responsibility over your creations through your lifestyle? And can you really be about it? We'll see, because the entire collective is getting ready to gang up on you. And you have the stones given to you by God so that you can slay giants with your willingness to be of one mind and focus towards the recognition of who you have always been. I hope this doesn't sound inspirational. I'm not trying to be, this is not a Leo season transit. If you're excited about this, it's because you know what the fuck is up. You better get excited. This is going to trine Mars and Gemini. So you'll instantly, with this newly direct energy, cognizantly, with the 8-degree sextile from Mercury and Mars, have an understanding of exactly how to move forward. And you now know who you are. So just know you did all the work, and allow yourself to show yourself everything you know about yourself. I channeled all of that. You know what's up. You know what's up. Really do not have compassion for these forces, for rebelling against flesh and blood, but these forces that you're finna completely make your whole bitch. Welcome to the introduction of Cosmic Law. I am the Peace Dealer, and I'll be guiding you through this celestial transit. Godspeed. Peace.